Hi everybody, this is Bob from Buckeye Sports Center. We're really excited to take a look today at the all-new model from Yamaha for 2021. This is the 212XD. This is a brand new model. It's pretty exciting. It's a wake edition, 21-foot boat with the drive system. So let's go over some of the features. So on this new generation bow rider from Yamaha, the 21-foot, you kind of have a wider, more kind of a blended bow between kind of a deck boat style wider bow and then a traditional pointy bow. So you have a little bit more width on the front. It's a very wide, roomy bow area. There is a boarding ladder, an anchor storage under this compartment right here, which is pretty cool. So again, like this particular model is loaded with a ton of standard features. You don't have to check a bunch of boxes on Yamaha, things like docking lights, pop-up cleats, nice heavy-duty stainless steel, grab handles are a standard feature on this boat. A nice trailer, dual axle, nice upgraded wheels and fender system on it. Obviously brakes and things like that. But and then the general gist of the bow area of this boat, you have a nice deep V bow. So this is obviously set up as a wakeboard boat or a wake boat. However, for just general bow rider use, you've got a nice riding, comfortable deep V. So if you do get some chop, it runs really well. So other unique features, and if you watch other Yamaha videos, this is a little bit of a broken record, but it is such an important feature, is the articulated keel and the rudder system that Yamaha uses, which is exclusive to them. It's patented. It makes the boat a lot easier to maneuver around a dock, and that's without the drive system, which we'll talk about the drive system here shortly, which is included on this boat as well. But you can actually maneuver the boat without, in a neutral position compared to other jet boats where that really wasn't possible. As you move up to the transom area of the boat, we have a nice stainless steel heavy-duty boarding ladder to let you allow in the boat. Obviously, being a jet-propelled boat, this particular platform is really, really close to the water level, so you don't have that like on an outboard boat or an inboard-outboard where the platform's way above the water line. This is actually really close to the water line. It's probably right about where the ladder is. Good stainless steel ski handle and grab handle there. This boat's loaded with some extra features, being a premium edition model. Things like the Transom stereo remote, rear speakers on the transom area of the boat, which is cool. There is a table mount back here as well, and then nice marine mat stepping pads. Makes it a little bit more comfortable to sit on, to boot up or whatever. You've got that on 2 levels, and a really nice sculpted backrest into the top portion of the upper level of the transom area. So another unique patented Yamaha feature is the clean-out ports and the jet pump. So there's 2 engines on this boat. So if you did suck something up like a rope or weeds or something, and you kind of feel like the boat's not performing where it needs to, you can just pop these out really quickly and easily. Check underneath there, and there's usually some weeds. You can just pull them out and throw them out of the water without having to climb underneath the boat, or take the boat off the trailer. You can do it really quickly and easily, from inside the boat. So that's a cool patented Yamaha feature. So as we move into the cockpit of the 212XD, this is a common theme for Yamaha, but because of the ability to have 2 basically jet ski engines, which are slow profile, you can kind of sit on top of them, and that really opens up the cockpit. So if you really look at the transom area size, the cockpit size, and the bow size, it feels more like a 23 or 24-foot boat as opposed to a 21-foot boat, just because of the way that Yamaha does and designs the boat and the excellent space utilization. So we've got a really, really wide, comfortable, a lot of seating here for a 21-foot boat in the cockpit area. Obviously, power is important. Yamaha obviously is known for reliability. Essentially, you're talking about 2 1800cc high output jet ski engines. This boat will get up and run really quickly, high RPMs. It'll approach close to 50 miles an hour top speed, which is faster than what you'll see with most wake boats. Obviously, with dual engine power, you've got a lot of thrust and ability there. But Yamaha just does a great job of reliability. The other thing is you don't need superchargers on these, so these are naturally aspirated. There's a little bit less maintenance on that, a little bit, potentially a little bit better long-term effect, without having superchargers in the engines. So this is, just regularly powered 1800cc engines, which really makes this boat move really well. So on the 212XD, we've got a really high quality, high-end wake towers included. It's a beefier, more heavy-duty tower than what's on the other models of the 21-foot series. So heavy duty, nice powder coat on it, a really nice sturdy bimini top, a lot of good coverage, just a really well put together top. It does lock down. You can see the lock pins down there. You can fold the tower down if you need to get it into a garage or something like that. Also on the Wake Edition model, this is standard with the spinner board racks. So you can get a wakeboard or surfboard in there, spin them inside so that they're easier to get to maneuver and get the boards on there. So that's a cool included feature. Also standard on this boat is the wet sound soundbar. So this is actually producing some really nice sound out of this sound bar. Kind of what you see with your your new TVs at home. The sound bars have really good quality. It's really giving you similar quality to your normal round speakers that you might find on a lot of boats. But really that wet sounds bar is for a standard feature on the boat's really cool. So overall the tower is just really high end for this 21-foot boat. Okay, so this is one of the things you're going to find that's one of the new cool features on the 212XD. One of the main differences to prior year models that you're going to see is the dash configuration. So this is the first year they've put the 12.3-inch touchscreen onto the 21-foot boats. There's other videos that really go through how that works, and it's all touchscreen and really convenient. But this is also the first year that they've offered the E-Series configuration and features on a 21-foot boat. So this particular boat we're sitting in right now is called the XD. There's also a model called the XE. There's one differentiating feature between those two models, and that's the drive system. However, both models carry the E-Series features, which is going to include your GPS control on the dash, your speed control on the dash, throttle fly-by-wire, so it's a little bit smoother shifting. Push button start on the engines is included in the E-Series. The other nice thing is it has the single lever and engine sync. So this is the first year that you've been able to, on a 21-foot Yamaha, actually push one button on the dash, turn it into the single lever, so that the two engines will sync automatically together, and you can steer and maneuver the boat with just using one of the two throttles. So that's really cool and new for 2021. They've recessed this, have a nice little visor here to protect the computer system in the dash. They've had the Yamaha Connects out on the 24-foot models for several years on the 12.3-inch screen. But the other differentiating feature on the boat that we're in right now is the XD. All right, so the XD indicates the Yamaha drive system. So the Yamaha drive system is a new innovative system. This is the first year. They offered it originally on the 27-foot boats, but now they have it offered on the 24 and this particular 21-foot model. So when you turn the drive system on, you literally push one button, and then you basically can maneuver. I've got two triggers. I've got the right trigger, which is my gas, and I've got the left trigger, which is going to be reverse, okay? And I can actually maneuver around a dock without having to use the throttles on the side. I literally can just, go forward with my right trigger. I can go backwards with my left trigger, and then I can just maneuver with the steering wheel without having to have, spinning around and, using my two throttles on this side. So this is a really cool innovative feature that Yamaha came out with about a year ago, but it's cool that they brought it all the way down to the 212 series. So the drive system is the D in the model name. So if you see a D at the end of the model name in any of the Yamaha models, it's going to have this proprietary drive system. So since this is a wake boat, we have wake features to talk about. This particular boat has a 3-bag ballast system, so there's actually 3 different ballasts that are controlled at the dash where you can pump water in and out to add extra weight. There's one underneath where I'm sitting and then one on either side in the back. This boat's also optioned. You can get it as an optional feature is their wake booster kit. So if you're going to want to wake surf, the wake booster kit installs on the transom of the boat, and it's really easy, quick to enhance the surf wake. So that you can talk to us about the wake package and the wake features that you can get, but it's basically comes with a little wake plate that you can install on either side in the back. It comes with a wake board and a wake board rope. So everything that you need all in one package. So this boat really is a really good recreational, kind of a starter level wake boat, but combined with the bow rider, it's kind of a good way for people to kind of get entwined into the wake series without having to jump maybe all the way to a Nautique or a Malibu or whatever. It's kind of, this is obviously a much lower price point than those boats to kind of get involved in the towed water sports world with a good wake, which is a lot better than what anybody else is offering at this price point for a bow rider style boat. So we talked about spacing of the boats in the bow area. You know, for a 21-foot boat, this is one of the biggest, widest, most roomy bows that I've ever seen. You know, so again, Yamaha just hits a home run with the space utilization here, and also the versatility. So obviously we've got the filler cushions built in here, you know, to kind of make it kind of a whole bed style. You've got the walkway where you can step on non-skid into the boat if you're boarding the boat from the bow. You know, I'm 6'2", and I've got plenty enough space to lounge and have a good, comfortable grab handle here. Bow speakers are included on this model. You know, but even if I start, you know, obviously I can take these cushions out. You know, I can also, if I want to sit in a different angle up here, this cushion comes out and I can kind of sit more like a regular bow rider. You know, I can have a, you know, a space to, if somebody wanted to fish or something, you can open this about area up. So there's a lot of versatility in the bow and how you want to use it in this 212XD. Thanks for checking out the 2021 Yamaha 212XD with us here at Buckeye Sports Center. We appreciate it. If you like the video, subscribe to our page, give it a like. You know, we really appreciate that. You know, talk to your local dealer about getting one. Obviously, if you're local to us, you know, we'd love to work with you. The biggest problem with these boats is getting one. So if you've, you know, I'm filming this video. This boat's a pre-sold boat that literally is going to be on our lot for about 2 days, and then it's going to go to its new home and new owner. So, you know, if you are looking at this video, plan ahead, get your boat on order. You know, you're going to need to in order to get one. So this is a new hot model from Yamaha, and you know, we again appreciate you watching. For more information, visit our website, buckeyesportscenter.com.